Smart Cold to make it 2 starts, 2 wins, Shangri-La Express.
Yeah, he was awesome on debut, wasn't he? Had to work early and still produced some dazzling last late splits, including the last 200, quickest of the race. So he looks well placed.
Let's have a look at the debut performance. It was over the Randwick 1000.
Yeah, look at him here. And what you don't see is prior to this, he jumped okay, but then he mustered and he was caught 3 wide and he had to keep going on with the job. So he's done a really good job to have anything left in the locker, let alone what he actually had left. He's just burnt away late here. So, look, he looks a really impressive coal, steps up to the 1100. I can't see any issue whatsoever there. Miss Judas ran well as well in this race, but look at that strength through the line. He was outstanding.
Scampy's the one you're most worried about. This is Gator's value play of the day, and he's been back to the trials.
Yeah, look, he pulled up slow to recover on debut in the Breeders' Plate where he started favourite. His trials either side of that have been terrific. Look, the gate's the query, but he looks the clear danger. Miss Judas hits the line hard, as we saw in that replay, and better being single. Comes out of a deep midweek race also in the mix, but I can't go past the top of here.
Been well back too, Brad, with the tab fix. Shangri-La Express went up at 2.25, tightens into 2. Scampy, the second pick. So I touched on it's Gator's value play. There it is, trotting under Dylan Gibbons. $6.50 this morning, late $7 into 6, back to $6.50. The rest are a double figure odds, and it's a fairly settled marketplace there. Nothing dramatic happening. A little skim off a drift for climactic number 6. Let's have a look at what's happening with the bookmakers. Shangri-La Express was posted at 2.30 15 minutes ago. It's into $2, solidly backed everywhere. Scampy, $6.50 into 6, back to $6.50. The rest are double figure odds. Ruda Royale is $12 into $11. And climactic number 6 is firming everywhere, Brad. It's a first starter for Matt Dunn, Adam Hieronymus. Close up third in an Eagle Farm trial, 21.26 into $20 with the bagman.
Yeah, Matty Dunn gave it a nice push during the week. He hit the line really well in a recent Eagle Farm trial over the 800 metres. They ran home in 33.7 the last 600 there, and he was making good ground late. So, look, he probably would have liked another trial. I think even Matty said that, but he comes here, he did enough there and gets a good gate with the informed jockey aboard.
But your top pick, Shangri-La Express, really popular. For the Brave, it's $15 for the Golden Slipper.
He's hard to beat here, isn't he? His figure was outstanding the other day. Obviously, a lot of water to go into the bridge for a slipper, but all you can do is win and win well, and he ran time. 1100 is not going to be any issue. It's just a gate if he can get across okay, but if he does, he's going to be awfully hard to beat, as the market late here suggests. I love that last 200 we saw there in the replay. Don't get much better than that after doing the early work. So looks a really nice one. Maybe keep an eye on Manos as well. I'm not sure if it's raced yet or anything, but that was the horse that beat it in a recent trial. So, yeah, keep an eye on it as well. Maybe throw it in the Black Book punters.
So Scampy, the second pick, the one that Gator tips. Tongue Tie goes on for the first time. Did start favourite in the Breeders' Plate.
Yeah, and pulled up slow to recover there. So just put the pen through that. The recent trial was outstanding. It's just the gate and where he gets to here. I'm not sure what the tactics will be. I'm assuming they ride him a little bit quiet and let him hit the line. But look, if he gets clear air and he's within striking distance, he's the clear danger here, as the market suggests.
Just a late push here for Ruda Royale for Chad Schofield and the McAvoys. It's $12 into $10 late with the bookmakers, just behind the placings in a $500,000 Inglis race at Moonee Valley on debut.
Yeah, he'd need to improve a bit. The rating out of that race was good, though, that Inglis race at Moonee Valley, and I think the winner's very good. So, look, he's beat 5.5, though. I would have to suggest he'd have to find 3 or 4 lengths. But look, they're 2-year-olds. First and second start, they can easily find 2 lengths. And with a bit of race experience, who knows, he might be able to close that gap.
So this is the 5th running of the race. Last year, Barber beat Infatuation and Summer Loving. Sir Jardin won it in 2021, beating Charlatan and Ojai. Sneaky 5 the year before. And in the inaugural year of 2019, it went to way of Dame Giselle. For the golden gift for $1 million, starting the quaddie, here's Luke.
So they mill behind the gates. Thanks, Mardo. Golden gift here. Intriguing race. Can he cross this favourite? Can Regan Bayliss get him across? He's drawn out. We know he's got tremendous speed. And he's the only horse, let's keep in mind, he's the only horse who's won a race here. All others here maidens. He's the even money favourite, Shangri-La Express. He's got the wide draw. He'd be that bit shorter, wouldn't he, had he come up with gate 4 or 5 or something. But he's got work to do from out there, particularly from this starting point. The 1100 here at Rosehill. There isn't a long run to the first bend, so he's really going to have to be on his bike here, Regan Bayliss. Now, I'm seeing that Ruda Royale is receiving some attention. We might have a bit of farrier work to do here. And news coming through as to exactly what's going on with Rue de Royale. So Rosehill, there will be a delay. Rue de Royale has cast an off-4 plate. Rue de Royale, number 2, has cast an off-4 plate. And that will require some farrier attention. So no horses are in the gates just yet, and we've got the farrier at work on Rue de Royale. So relays, I might pass it back. If you've got any commitments to clear, do so now. We've got a delay here, already nearly 4 minutes behind time, but the Golden Gift is going to run very late here at Rosehill.
All right, so a delay there, and the farrier's got to work on number 2, Rue de Royale, ahead of the Golden Gift, so a delay there. The race at Ascot on Sky Racing 2. We might look ahead to the 6th event from Doomben and have a look at what's happening in the marketplace here. Let's check the tips first. Michael Maxworthy with Tajaki, number 15, Larrikin Rogue, number 3 on top for Bernie Cooper. And the favourite on the tab fix is Cacophonix. Went up at $5.50 this morning. It's into $3.30, so clearly best backed is the new favourite, Cacophonix. Larrikin Rogue is $4 out to $5. Tajaki, the one that Maxi likes, $6.50 out to $7 into $5, has plenty of fans. And then Princess Rani's resumes from a break, $7.50 just out to $8. Former Victorian mare now with Tony Gollan. And Pentito is $8 out to $9. The rest are double figure odds, and I can't find much that's firming in the marketplace there with the tab fix. Quick look over the bookmakers, and Cacophonix best backed everywhere, $5 into $3.30, so it's popular. And Tajaki, 7 into 5 is the best back to beat it. Away from them, Larrikin Rogue is $3.60 out to $5 with the Bagman. Princess Rani's $8, $7.50 back to $8. Pentito is $8 to $9, nibble back into $8.50. And Sergeant Holker off the inside for Ryan Wiggins is 21 out to 31, back into $26. That's a look ahead to the 6th event from Doomben due in about 4 minutes from now. Then the 4th event at Goulburn, then back to Flemington for the second of our Group 1s, which is the Champions Mile. And we're racing once again here for $3 million. Fangirl is the on top of Gator. He goes 6 to beat 127. Exactly the same numbers for Brad. With time on our side, let's have a look at the marketplace there. Mr. Brightside, the favourite, $2.40 into $2.30, but back out to $2.50. Fangirl joins it at the top, $2.90 into $2.50. Alligator Blood is $3.80 out to $4. And Pride of Jenny went up at $16, late $19 into $14. So interest in particular in Fangirl to beat Mr. Brightside. And they're the joint favourites there, Brad. There's still plenty of time to invest on the 7th event from Flemington.
Yeah, well, look, he was back from he ran third in this race last year by memory, Mr. Brightside, and he just back and was okay. But look, I think he's obviously going better this year, isn't he? So I just think maybe she's got more versatility back to the mile here and got that little sharper turn of speed. So look, she's going to have to get back, but no surprise to see the market gravitating towards her. She was luckless in the Cox Plate and obviously beat Mr. Brightside at a mile prior to that, and is going to love the big Flemington Straight, you would imagine.
13 minutes away from the Kennedy Champions Mile from Flemington. Right, they're loading them up again once more for the 7th event from Rosehill. Really late with the bookmakers. Shangri-La Express, $2.30 into $1.95. Just back out to $2.10. Scampi, $6.50 to $7, back into $6.50. Further support for Rue de Royale is being reshod, $12 into $9. Miss Judas is $9.50 out to $11, back into $10. And Climactic is $21.26 into $19. And at longer odds, Arts Alive is attracting good interest. Back to Luke for the Golden Gift.
Failed there, but I'm sure he's better than that. He trialled brilliantly between runs. Rue de Royale, horse number 2. The farrier's completed his work and the horse has been vetted and passed fit to start here. 210 Shangri-La Express. He's in the barriers. Favourites in the stalls. War Council's coming up for Team Hawks. Miss Judas goes in, or is about to do so, and Lamentum completes the line. The delayed Golden Gift for Inglis. Set for a start. Favourite drawn out, Shangri-La Express. Can he cross them? Attendant climbs in with a runner drawn in the centre. Now they're away. Shangri-La Express out wide, jumped away on level terms with them. Showing great speed, was better being single. Shangri-La Express is up outside of it early as they go hard into that first turn. Very wide Trafalgar Square. Arts Alive's on the rails in that bunch. Climactic, so too Thunderous, followed by on the outside Petawawa. Ruda Royale, Volatile, the next pair. Wide out Miss Judas with some cover, then Scampy. They were being followed by Lamentum, tailed off War Council, and that's Outstanding is the last one. Shangri-La Express found the rail on the turn. 3/4 of a length in front of Trafalgar Square. It's Shangri-La Express, half a length now Trafalgar Square early in the straight. Climactic, Petawawa. Back behind those Volatile, weaving for a run. Scampy's down the outside, running home. 200 metres to go. Shangri-La Express has beaten off Trafalgar Square. Scampy's coming on the outside, making steady ground, but it's still Shangri-La Express. Ruda Royale flashes up on the fence. Shangri-La Express hanging on though, and Shangri-La Express is going to win it by 1 length on Ruda Royale. Winner burns the candle at both ends. Third in Volatile, ahead of Climactic. Back behind those when they pull up.
Outstanding performance all the way to Shangri-La Express, and it pays $1.90 on the New South Wales, $1.80 on the Super Tab and U Tab as it beats Ruda Royale at $2.70. 5 will run third Volatile, just in front of Climactic. It should be 1, 2, 5 and 6. That was outstanding.
That's a proper racehorse, Marto. Gee, the sectionals early were ridiculous, and how he's kept going is anyone's guess. He is an absolute, I don't want to say a star yet, but he is very, very, very good, and would no doubt be at the top of Slippy betting after that. That was some win, and he just keeps running time, and he just burns the candles both ends. What a ripping racehorse.
Outstanding performance.